What's up, you guys? I have something super cool today. If you hear little tippy-tappy footsteps, it is Minnie, my 10-pound chihuahua. Hey, cute. You want to build an aquarium today? Huh? Hey everyone, so I have something really cool today. I'm going to be unboxing and setting up my brand new Topfin 20-gallon and my aquarium stand. So I've never actually put together a stand for myself, so I'm not really sure how this is going to go, but we're going to give it a shot. Anyway, enough talk. Let's get into it. Okay, so I have the box for my aquarium stand here. It's a Topfin aquarium cabinet rated for 29 to 36 gallons. So I'm just gonna cut it open and get into it. This is already harder than I thought. Sorry, by the way, if this is like the most unsatisfying unboxing you've ever seen. I'm really struggling, okay? I'm really struggling. Ta-da! Okay. Oh, jeez. That's pretty handy. Okay, so it looks like first things first, I'm going to lay out all the pieces I have so I can see what their letter or their number is or whatever, and then I'm actually going to read the instructions to see what I need to do and where I need to start. Okay guys, so this is what I have so far. Oh, where are you going, Minnie? So I ran out of floor space, but here are all the pieces that will make up my aquarium stand. As you can see, I got one in black. There are the instructions back there, along with all the little nuts and bolts and things I'm supposed to use, and my meter stick. There's the 20-gallon that I will soon unbox. There's my current 10-gallon setup with aquarium stand, and over here is my giant mess. So now is the hard part. Now I have to make all of this make sense and look like a stand that will actually hold something. For this part, I am thinking that I'm going to have to bring in a little reinforcements. Hey guys, so I got almost finished with the cabinet, hey Minnie, and a little bit overwhelmed, and I'm almost finished, but I've run out of daylight and I need to go to sleep because I have another job. So I'm going to finish it tomorrow, and it's going to seem like that for you guys, but for me, it's going to be a long night. So this is as far as we got tonight. It is in the middle of my living room with all of these papers. I've moved around my fish cabinet. That's still waiting to be unboxed. There's a lot to do. Okay, so day 2, this is what we have so far. The unfinished cabinet in the corner, my 10-gallon that has been moved and is in desperate need of a water change, the 20-gallon that I've still not set up, and my 5-gallon, also in need of a water change. So, first things first, I'm going to finish building the cabinet. So this is the finished cabinet with doors. Yes, the doors are a little bit uneven, and I have these spare parts left over, but other than that, good job building. I'm proud of it. There's obviously these little access holes in the back to run your cords through. You have adjustable shelves that you can raise or lower, and overall I'd say it's a pretty nice aquarium stand. Finally here, you guys. It is time to unbox the 20-gallon. You guys don't understand. This is like Christmas for me. Here we go. it's beautiful. Here's a real quick look inside. We got some boxes, our net, and the tank itself. Here is the tank itself. Time to get this set up. Okay, in this giant mess, one more thing I wanted to add is I got an extra power strip with 6 outlets so I could plug my 10 and my 20 into one outlet because I am definitely lacking some outlet space. Oh, sneak peek at some decorations, but yeah, let's see what we can do. Alright guys, so this is kind of just me setting out everything where I think I want it to go. We got the heater on the left, the filter on the right to match up the little hole in the lid. I'm thinking about putting my decoration in the corner. I still have to unbox a lot of live plants, and there's all my plugins that are kind of messy right now, but I'm waiting to organize. Okay, so it is a new day, and if I look like a mess, it's because I am. Because I'm running on 3 hours of sleep, and I'm really tired, and this is a huge mess. But today is the day. We're gonna get everything set up. I'm gonna start kind of scaping the tank, but I don't really have all the materials I need yet. So first I'm gonna unbox some plants and some decorations, and then we're gonna start filling it up. Hopefully it doesn't leak. Alright guys, time to unbox some plants. I have my little blue bucket at my feet so that I don't get water all over the floor. And I got my handy dandy pocket knife. Let's get to it. Alright, so I don't know how well you guys can see in this lighting, but I have some Top Fin Live Anubias. And I also got some Anubias from a local fish store near me that they put in this bag. I don't know if you can see this any better. It's a really nice little plant. Anubias are definitely some of my favorites because some of my other planted tanks have a lot of varieties of fern in them, but the ferns tend to like shoot off little sprouts and then I get kind of overrun with a lot of plants. And the Anubias are a little bit more slow growing, at least in my very limited experience. Don't quote me on that. And I just really love like the big, bold, beautiful shape, like the clean outline shape of the leaves, you know? So I'm really excited to get these in the tank. I also have this little ornament that I got from my local Walmart, and I know it kind of has these not so attractive, in my opinion, kind of neon plasticky looking things, but my plan was really just to snap them off and then shove some Anubias down in these little holes and make this a live plant decoration. I think that would look a lot better with the scape that I have in mind. I really prefer more of like a natural look, you know? Oh, that looks really, really nice. Oh, I'm dropping some of the media everywhere, but let's see, we've got 2 separate little Anubias right here. They're both like really kind of tall and slim looking, so I think it's really, really cool. And I'm really excited to put this in my little decoration. This is gonna sound really weird, but I almost like getting plants better in a bag because it kind of gives that like nostalgic feel, you know, of when like you used to be a kid and they would bag up fish for you at the fair or something, which is kind of an awful practice, but just bear with me here. You know, I really like the sound and the feel of a bag. Like, I don't know, is that weird? That's probably weird. I'm just gonna unbox it. Unbag it? Yeah. Now, these plants, I did get them a few days ago, so they've been sitting in these bags and like tubes for a little while on my desk, but I don't think it should have done them any harm. They still look really good to me. They still look really like green and vibrant, so. And here is our last little Anubias. It has a really great root structure. It is a little bit shorter and fatter than the other ones, but I really like the variety that I think that's going to give me in the tank, and I'm really pleased with all of these plants. So I'm just going to pop the rest of these off now. Woo! Oh no! This one did not pop off cleanly. You see that? Yeah. Now I have to go back in and whittle this out. I'll be right back. Okay, that was a lot harder than it needed to be, but I finally kind of got that last little piece of plastic out of there. And I stuck the little short Anubias from my local fish store in the back. And that's kind of what I was thinking about. I might put another Anubias up front, or maybe fill out all the holes, or maybe I'll have to get some more plants eventually. I'm not really sure yet, but this is kind of where we're starting. And I'm going to start putting these in my tank and see how it looks. So real quick, just going to show you guys the water change system that I'm going to have. This is a Python water hose. That's what I use to loosen my sink. And then this tube just kind of runs around through my living room and up into my tank. You can see it's coming out in the siphon right there, and we are starting to fill the tank. Alright guys, so this is what we have so far. I have my big piece of fake driftwood in the corner with one of the Anubias sticking out of the top, almost reminiscent of like a small tree maybe, is what I was going for. And then in this corner I have that little kind of fake rock piece that I found, and I did end up sticking two Anubias in it, one in the front and one in the back, and kind of putting it in the corner there. Obviously it's still pretty bare, and I plan to add a lot more, but I kind of want to make that its own separate thing, like going shopping and getting more plants for this tank, and maybe some sand substrate or something like that. But for right now, I think this is definitely, like, passable, you know? And the heater is running, and there's still a few bubbles in the tank, but I'm just gonna kind of let it work itself out, and then, yeah, keep on setting up.